Of course, my wife and I were always patients, and then I had 4 children. I had 3 boys and a girl. And when it was time for them to start getting their dentistry done, we naturally brought them right here to Dr. Nader, and he took care of just about all of our children and all of their dentistry needs. And we wouldn't have even thought of going anywhere else. He was so professional, and he was so good with the children, because children are afraid when they first come into the dentist office. And he would talk to them and put them at ease, to the point where they never had a problem when you said, time to go to the dentist. They knew that everything was fine with them. And he made them feel like that. I've had a lot of dental work done. For some reason or other, my teeth were very soft. And well, I would say probably about 8 or 9 years ago, I had to have all my bottom teeth, or all my top teeth removed. And I was fit with a denture, and subsequently lost most of my bottom teeth, and I was fit with a partial. And I'll tell you what, I never have ever had to use any type of adhesive to keep those teeth in my mouth. And I can eat apples, I can eat steak, you name it, whatever it might be, and I've never, ever had any trouble with my dentures. I think it's the best investment I've ever made. I set myself up for retirement and things of that nature, But yeah, I think it's the best investment I've ever made. I was very apprehensive about going to dentists. And, I really didn't, I was kind of like the children, And of course, when I started coming here, they put me so at ease, and I never had any pain. They would always numb it up, and they would talk to you as they worked, And I guess if they could feel you tightening up, they would tell you, Bob, relax, everything's gonna be fine, And I knew it was, and that's the way they do it here. I know everybody by their first name, Cindy, Amy, Dot, and they're all very gracious. My wife's had bone marrow cancer since 1998, and she had a transplant in 99. She was doing real good, and she relapsed 5 years later. And she only had 5 years to live, and subsequently went back into remission, and she would get all of her dental work done here. What they've done for my wife, I can never repay. They set up a fund for her medicine. She was on severe chemo, Decadron and Revlimid. It was a clinical trial, and the cost for that was $7,000 a month. And of course, my insurance paid quite a bit of it, but they went out and did a fundraiser for her, and presented me with a check for $1,000 to help with the medication down at the drugstore. And they bring her in here once a month. They fluoride her teeth for free. There's no cost, no expense. I just can't tell you how appreciative I am. And not because they did something for me and I feel that I owe them. They did this out of the goodness of their heart, and they expect nothing in return. And I'm so grateful that they're here and that they've done that for my wife.